What's up, guys? So it is June 26th. We're just pulling up here at my gym, Gracie Pack, here in Carrollwood, right outside of Tampa, Florida. We got a busy morning today, so we're gonna get this training in. So follow me. So we're in the end of June right now. The goal is to fight towards the end of August. So every single day I'm coming to my gym here at Gracie Pack. Every single day I'm just training, getting better, working with other fighters to help them reach their goals. Even though we don't have anything booked, I'm still training every single day, trying to get to the next level. Hopefully we'll have fight news soon. In the meantime, we're just doing everything to get to that point, put on a really big show, and redeem myself from that last fight. So even though we don't have a fight booked yet, there's a huge card, UFC 303 this weekend, Pereira versus Prochazka. Okay, how do you say that? Prochazka. 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 Okay. Incredible card. I'm super excited about it. We're gonna be going over my picks and what I think's gonna happen. Can't wait for that one, and let's get right into it. All right, guys, so I am looking over UFC 303. Card is amazing. I'm gonna start off with Jillian Robertson versus Michelle Waterson. I think it's gonna be a great fight. I think Jillian Robertson's gonna get it done. Super impressed with how she's looked in her last few fights. I think her grappling and her submission game is just gonna be on a different level, and I just think she's gonna go out there, get it done, probably get a submission. Okay, so now we're going to the co-main event. This is the fight that I'm definitely most excited about. Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Man, Diego Lopez has just been on an incredible run, pretty much submitting or knocking out every single person. This is the featherweight division, the division I fight in. Brian Ortega looked incredible in his last fight, getting a submission win over Yair Rodriguez. It's going to be a super interesting fight. Brian Ortega talked about how this is the first time he's fighting someone that's actually going to try to submit him, which is very interesting. I think Brian Ortega has more experience, but I just feel like Diego's on such a run right now, and the way he's been, it seems like he barely touches people and he's knocking them out. And then to top that, Brian actually has to worry about his grappling as much as Diego's got to worry about Brian's submissions. So I'm going to give the win to, I think I'm going to take the upset with Diego Lopez getting the win. I'm not sure what the odds are, but I'm guessing he's an underdog. So we're going to take Diego Lopez in that co-main event.
If you had a dream matchup between one of the guys, Diego Lopez or Brian Ortega, who would it be and how would you see that fight going?
I would probably take the Brian Ortega fight simply because I've been watching him for years now. I've watched when he was coming up in the rankings, very similar to how Diego Lopez came up, where he was able to knock people out, he was able to submit people, kind of do it all. But that would definitely be a dream matchup for me, fighting Brian Ortega eventually. Okay, how do you say his name again? Jiri Prochazka? Prochazka. Okay. All right, guys, main event, Alex Pereira versus Jiri Prochazka. Cannot wait for this fight. It got put together, so unfortunately the Conor McGregor fight pulled out. Conor McGregor pulled out. Then Jamal Hill's fight got canceled. So there's fights getting canceled left and right. Both of these guys are taking the fight on short notice. And they did fight before. It was a good competitive fight before. I think Alex Pereira is going to get the win again. I think he is right now just on a whole different level. He keeps getting better and better with every fight. His left hook, obviously something to worry about. And Yuri definitely has his chances. But even in his last fight, he was getting hit quite a bit. And I feel like if you let someone like Alex Pereira land on you, just like in their first fight, he was able to capitalize that and get the finish. So I'm gonna go Alex Pereira. I know it's probably the more popular choice, but yeah, I just think he's just on a whole nother level right now. Both guys are taking the fight on short notice, so that could be a factor, but we really don't know what their training camp was like before this. I did hear Alex Pereira was injured, so if there is anything that happens in that fight, it could be because he took the fight when he maybe shouldn't have. But I'm happy that they made this card happen, UFC 303. I'm looking at the fights that they canceled. Jamal Hill versus Cleo Roundtree got canceled because of Conor McGregor. And then Jamal Hill versus Carlos Alberg. And then Anthony Smith versus Carlos Alberg as well. So there's a lot of fights that got canceled, but they still put together an incredible card. Can't wait for it this Saturday. Like I said, I'm gonna go Alex Pereira. I'm gonna go Diego Lopez. I would probably go, I'll take the upset. I'll take Anthony Smith as well in the featured bout. I think that's gonna be a great fight. And then I'm gonna go with Jillian Robertson as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my new YouTube channel. We're gonna start doing more picks like this, more behind the scenes training at my gym, Gracie Pack here in Tampa. You guys are always more than welcome to come visit and get some training in. Please like and subscribe if you guys like this type of stuff. Let me know your picks for UFC 303. See if they line up with mine or see which ones I got wrong. And I'll see you guys soon.